I feel like Bloodhound Knight would be more appropriate for Ukes, given as he's leaping around like a goon. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Finally, he's got a half-decent armor set. Well done, Yuki. That sounds like a double thump. That's not great. Although, roly, that's always fun. Had to be done. Tell me you wouldn't do the same. And I call you fibber. But now what? Is this just putting us back out on that same crossbeam that we were on before? Or is this a different crossbeam? And a different... Ah, shit. Dang it. I think we got it, but are we going to get charioted? No. Good. Right, so yeah, that was the way down before, probably. So we could go up there, I guess. The Mantis Blade. Is that a weapon? Yeah, I should probably do some chest sorting at some point. But yeah, it's a curved sword. Blade at both ends. Cool. Now, what happens if we go up this time? Does that lead to anything of merit? Leads to some glovewort. And one of those flame boys. How we weren't ambushed by something there, I will never know, because that just seemed like the most obvious place in the world for an ambush. Oh, there's an ambush. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yeah. Yep. Fair enough. We'll just stand on this for a second if we can. Hopefully that'll deal with these lads. Around this side, my friend. While I pour myself a cup of coffee. There we go. That's another one down. That might be both of them. And no hidden wall. Fair enough. More of you lads, eh? Well, we know how to deal with you safely. Or at least we would do. I mean, we could just jump attack you and whomp you up good. That also works. And there we are now, running out of flask. Are you trying to lure me into a trap, my friend? Should I be paying attention to you, or should I be looking around for something else? I suppose you're not so bad. We'll just knock you off and get back to paying attention to everything else. Whoops. I don't like it when spells move you off things, but it's going to make this lad easy to kill. Then I'm fine with it. Wait, stop that. Noble's S-Stock. Cool. Right, so there's another page up ahead. That guy's looking super casual about having been murdered.
Whatever.
Good for him. That's the right approach. We're going to need to deal with that page. But at the same time, can we lure out some of these lads? Well, it didn't so much lure him out as just murk him in a hit. So that's fine. We've got blue flasks for days, so we may as well wound these buggers a bit. Yeah. Maybe I haven't got that many blue flasks, but still. There's nothing more to add after that, it's just, but still. Seek pickle. That's not helpful. Be wary of left. Right, so we got that chariot again. How do we break these chariots? Because there's usually a way. And also, where's the lever to open the door for the boss? Because that might be nice. You know, actually being able to finish the grave that we're in. Rather than just letting it become a grave for our own ambitions. No, there wasn't anything else I could reach from up top, was there? No. It'd be nice if I could rotate this pillar, because that would then potentially deal with the chariot, perhaps. Right, so potentially we could get you to stop there, but I kind of want you to come all the way down, I think. Because we've been down, but we haven't been up. Stone Sword Key. Nice. And first off, checkpoint. All the more try research. That's not good advice. Well, I mean, it's okay advice, and that we could try research. It doesn't look great up here. Gotta say that. Because, yeah. I'm glad we can survive a hit, though. That's nice. We've got enough vigors to survive a hit at full health. What happens if we run up here and sneak into there? We can't. Fair enough. Maybe we're not supposed to destroy that chariot, because doing so would make it pretty impossible to get back down to that door at the bottom. But by not doing so, it's a pain in the arse, really. But then where do we find the bloody lever to open the boss door? Yeah, it's definitely more than one chariot in here. Oof, that was close. Now what? Yeah, you can't survive there. So I guess the only way past this first chariot is to just sprint to the second hole. Did the old diving spinny attack that I remember so well from like Tomb of the Giants and whatnot. So yeah, so we've got drop downs there. We've been down that drop down though. We didn't find anything of merit, so press on. Down again, and jump into there perhaps. No, because we've been here. This is the back end of this bit with the page lurking around the corner here. Okay. We'll gradually piece it together, perhaps. Torch Boy, you're the biggest threat here, aside from those pages. There's a page. Ouch. Have some of that. And it didn't kill you. Run away. There we go. The Red Branch Shortbow? I mean, we don't really care for shortbows all that much. That guy used all of his evasion skills to survive there. Good work, chap. There's not much going on either side here by the look. Oop, what's down here? A death drop. Okay. Now, that's that illusory tower that required some sort of puzzle-based nonsense, I believe. I think Wes did it at some point. Or we could get back on the road, because I'm pretty sure somewhere in Altus there is a second sacred tier that we could get ourselves up to a +9 flask. Which would be very nice. We should probably be using the sorcery talisman as well, shouldn't we? Certainly better than the pearl drake. But I do like the stamina one, because that allows us to just carry and slice things all day long. Stop that. You're just a foot soldier. Landel Soldier Greaves, nice. No real need to fight those lads, they were just on the way to wherever we're going next. Crone? Yes, yes. Now, yeah, we haven't found any sites O' Grace across here yet on Trace. Barely explored over it, really. But we're still looking for decent headgear. And I believe these windmill villages in general have some spiffy flower headbands that might be nice. So maybe we'll stab them up and see what happens. Well, they'll try and flay us. Which is understandable, I suppose. Now, you are the horrible one with the cape club. And you haven't dropped anything useful. Bugger off. Don't want your exploding nonsense. Torrent, protect me from exploding nonsense. Nice. Although they took surprisingly little damage from each other's explosions. Can I bait you into bursting? I can, although if you get interrupted by each other, then you don't burst. Which is no fun. Ah, the Navy hood. I forgot you get that here. Could be suitable for a mage blade. It's certainly better than whatever we're currently wearing. By better, I mean more fashionable. Kind of clips through the shield, though. I mean, it only really clips through the shield on horseback, because we're using the shield the rest of the time. But still. That's why the flower headband might be good for Trace, because it just won't clip through anything. But yeah, we'll pop into the Windmill Village, get the Site of Grace, and then maybe we'll explore down here somewhere. Maybe see if we can't take the road up there and see what's going on. Because the fact that we are yet to stumble across the other seed on anybody, the other sacred tier I should say, on anybody, suggests it might be in that general direction. There's a couple of buildings over there at least. It's always fun to pay a visit to these jolly old ladies. Look at all these nice pink flowers. It's just a wonderful area all round. Even if they've got cheeky anti-backstab techniques of spinning in a circle. Right, so that's a poison attack, is it? I guess they've got poison in their blood. And so they can chomp on their own arms and then spit the poisonous blood in their face. That's kind of cool. It's kind of weird effect when they're all doing the same laughing sound effect but overlapping, so it echoes a bit. It would sound weird were it not for the fact that sounding weird is their entire goal. Now, what was this? Oh yeah, it's the hammer. Jeez. Yep. When they hit pretty hard. And now we've got 700 of them on our tail. So, let's beat a retreat and see if we can't thin out the numbers a bit. And we'll have less of your bonking attacks, please. Now what? Thinned out the pack a bit there, haven't we, love? Out of ideas when you're on your own, ain't you? Sweet. Still no headbands. I mean, I guess our item discovery is pretty low. We've not put any points into Arcane at all. So it's at like 9. We'll be back, Windmill Village. We'll be back via flowery headbands. Unless we find a better piece of headgear somewhere else. Do you lads have headgear for us? I mean, none of you are wearing hats, so it seems unlikely. Yep, nothing doing there. So that's the road into Leyndell. So this road is the road that we're looking to explore, I think. With some ruins. You gonna pop up a name for us? Somber 5. That's kind of cool. That's actually useful. We do need a Somber 5 to level up Moonvale. No. Yeah, not a lot going on at these little ruins, and they don't appear to have a name either, so... Ah! Jesus Christ! That was a mistake. What have we just done? Whatever it is. We're going to move on with our lives and kill some more lads. No, we're not. We're going to keep moving. Ah, it's a shame as well because there's a lot of cool lads around here with hats. But yeah, we don't want whatever that is up our bum. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. It's generally unexpected for a carrying lad to turn into a lion warrior. Site of Grace though. take that. There's definitely some lightning going on over there. That's always fun. I don't think I didn't see you, lap. I just realised I've been doing jumping R1s instead of R2s for this entire session. I keep forgetting that jumping R2 is a thing that exists. But now, whilst we've got some rooms, should we head back and upgrade Moonvale? Lovely. Don't have a Somber 6 yet, though. Do we want to upgrade our Glintstone Staff? Do we not have any better staves yet? If there's one that lets me boost the power of my sword sorceries, which there might be, like a Carrion Staff or something like that, maybe. I should probably look into that, find out where I can find it. Now, we haven't got anything to upgrade loot on anymore, but we probably also want a pack summon as well. The only one we're not really using with anyone else is the Miranda Sprouts, but I don't know if they're any good. Avionettes? They're not really a pack, there's only 2 of them. Oh, never mind. We got giant rats up to +5 already. Good foresight there, Trace. Start with these lads again, just in case any of them are hat wearers. Oh, no hats for us today. We must have cleaved them in twain once again. What mad treasures have you got for us, my friend? An ovary. Excellent. I don't really mean that. It wasn't that excellent at all. It's pretty mediocre, to be honest. Now, guess that'd let you do the big jumps if you wanted to get down to Leyendale. There's a Spirit Spring there if you want to get up to a top bit of some sort. Right, that looks kind of like another hero's grave of some sort. I thought there were only like 3 in the game. I guess I'm wrong about that. Who'd have thought it? Leyendale Knight? Who can be crit? Good. I don't want to fight those guys in a fair fight if I can avoid it. I do want to read this thing. The routing of the ancient dragons, Godwyn the Golden fought to the last, earning the friendship of the dread Fortisax. Godwyn. Godwyn. Is he the one who got killed in the Night of the Black Knives? Yeah, because Godfrey and Godric are the other 2, aren't they? Yeah. I keep getting the names confused, as probably was Miyazaki's intention. I don't know why, though. It doesn't really help. Lightning Ram? Possibly as demonstrated there by that Lightning Ram. Nice. And runes? Runes for me. You're all too kind. Oh, we've got another lightning ram on our tail by the look. But down it goes. And yeah, we did see a church, so this is probably the location of the other sacred tier that I was after. And it's the home of a couple of lads. And another Leyendale Knight. That we can't sneak up on, really. Watch that timing again. Gilded foot soldier cap. Dragon bolt blessing, you say? Sounds kind of fun. And lovely. Another sacred tear for our troubles. And some lightning great bolts. Were we to be firing any great arrows at people? I guess if you need to deal with a dragon, then you can't do much better than a lightning great bolt, but I didn't see any dragons around, and I'm quite happy for things to stay that way. I will live a dragon-free lifestyle where it's all possible. Except on Lulu, of course.